Good morning. Check this out. Let's go look for some fall colors. So I got here yesterday evening and took a little drive around. Found a couple potential photos, so let's go check them out. So here's one of the shots that I found last night. Still waiting for the sun to pop over the ridge line and give me just a little more light, but I had to be real careful because there's the other shot that I want over here, which is these two little trees by themselves. So as soon as the sun breaks the ridge line over here, which should be about 8 o'clock, these trees should get lit up before the background gets lit up. So it should create a really beautiful contrast. So I have about 20 minutes before the sun pops over. But what I've just noticed, or haven't just noticed, what I've been watching is that there's a bunch of clouds back there. And the clouds might block the sun from creeping over and highlighting the two trees the way I want them to. So just for fun, I'm gonna go ahead and grab a shot of those trees just from back here, just a nice long shot, yeah, just to play around with, see what it does. Actually, from this distance, it kind of looks pretty cool. We'll have to see. The light is pretty flat. I have a habit of walking too close to where you can't see my face, huh? Listen, let me turn the camera. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a little squirrel over there that's just been chirping for the last 20 or 30 minutes. So it doesn't look like the sun's gonna help me out today and cause that really beautiful light hitting the trees. I'm gonna go ahead and take a few frames here. I'm using a little bit longer lens because I want to be a little further away because I want to keep those two trees against the hillside there. I don't want them to pop over the top. I don't want to get any blue sky behind them right now, because the idea was when the sun came through, it would light them up first and then the background would stay nice and dark. Let's try and see what happens. So the sun looks like the sun might start to pop out just a little bit. Trying to anyways. That's exactly what we wanted, and it finally happened. Really cool. So the sun's finally popped out, and as you can see right over here on the trees, it's hitting just the trees and not the back of the hill, which is exactly what I wanted to happen. Ah, it looks great. The wind's died down a little bit, it's not moving around as much. Just want a little bit more down, a little bit lower. You notice just how the side of the tree is starting to get lit up. It's gorgeous. Go ahead, drop back. Let's do a couple. It's wonderful. So nice. I have a little bit of the other smaller trees on the side starting to impede in the frame, but it's just enough that I'm comfortable with cloning that out. But I think I'm going to take a couple more here, and then I'm going to try to grab a shot of of that little stand right there. So I moved to a little wider shot, come over a little bit higher, trying to get my camera as high as I possibly can because I still don't want to get the sky back there. So I'm at f11, 1/60th of a second for shutter, or 160th of a second. So I thought it was done, but staying pretty overcast, and I think that these trees right here with the pines behind them might look pretty nice. It's going to be a pretty tight shot. I'm still trying to isolate, trying to keep as much of the sky out of it as possible, but I think these ones right here look really nice, and I can situate that with the pine trees right behind it. So yeah, let's see if it works out. I'm going to use a little longer lens. I thought I was going to go wide, but I want to isolate a little bit more of just these and not necessarily pull this guy in. The sky behind is so bright and white that it won't look right. Your eye's going to go right to it. So we're going to isolate here and grab that. And oh my goodness, I just noticed something really pretty back here. Check that out. That looks really nice. That's the shot we're going to take right now. That's the one. Let's play with that. So when I first saw that tree over there, I thought, oh, this is perfect. There's going to be this great contrast between the yellow and the dark green from the pines. But there was one big tree that was dead, just slightly in front of it, that was sort of obscuring part of it. And to me, that it was just stood out way too much. So I walked around a couple different angles. I took one image. I don't know if I'll show it to you or not. We'll see. And then I thought maybe it might work from back further over here, but too many big pine trees in the way for that one. So, you know, not every shot works.